Jennifer Lopez is more than a star. She is a global icon, a woman who conquered music, film, and fashion, breaking barriers and redefining the meaning of success in Hollywood. But behind the glamour and magazine covers lies a much grittier story. From her humble beginnings in the Bronx, where daily struggles were the norm, to becoming one of the most influential artists in the world, her life has been marked by sacrifices, scandals, and an insatiable ambition. Today, we will explore the price of Jennifer Lopez's success, the rejections, rivalries, and decisions that shaped her career, but also her reputation. Against the odds. Before the Hollywood lights, before the applause and records, J.Lo was a young girl from the Bronx, New York. She grew up in a humble Puerto Rican family in a neighborhood where dreams often broke before they even started. In her household, hard work was everything. Her mother, Guadalupe, insisted that education was the only path to a better life. But Jennifer had other plans. From a young age, she dreamed of dancing and singing, even though she knew that in the Bronx, such dreams seemed impossible. At 18, Jennifer made a decision that would change her life. She dropped out of college to pursue the arts. Her mother, disappointed, kicked her out of the house. That night, Jennifer slept on the couch of a dance studio. It was her first major lesson. Chasing her dreams meant being willing to lose everything, even the support of her own family. Surrounded by financial struggles and traditional expectations, Jennifer had something that set her apart: a relentless ambition. But that ambition came at a price, and not everyone was willing to support her. The humiliations in the beginning, before becoming a global superstar. Jennifer Lopez had to face a series of obstacles that tested her determination. Early in her career, Jennifer dreamed of becoming a professional dancer, but in an extremely competitive industry where opportunities for Latina women were limited. Her path was filled with challenges. One of her first jobs was as a backup dancer on tours and in music videos, where she constantly felt invisible. She was often given secondary roles while leading positions went to dancers who were more conventional. During auditions, disparaging comments were common. "Your body doesn't fit what we're looking for," or "We need someone with a less distinct style." Despite her talent, her Latina background and natural curves made her stand out at a time when this wasn't considered an asset but a problem. Jennifer's early years as a dancer were a test of endurance. She earned a spot on the television show In Living Color as one of the Fly Girls. But even there, she faced criticism. Colleagues and producers doubted her talent, calling her too ordinary to stand out in Hollywood. Her Bronx accent and Latina heritage were seen as obstacles in an industry dominated by Anglo-Saxon standards. Although her charisma was evident, many doubted her potential to go far. But Jennifer used every rejection as fuel to prove them wrong, developing an unstoppable work ethic that would eventually set her apart from the rest. The big break and the wounds along the way. Jennifer Lopez landed the role of Selena Quintanilla in the film Selena, 1997. Thanks to a combination of talent, perseverance, and luck. In the years prior, Jennifer was starting to gain attention in the entertainment world as an actress, primarily in supporting roles in television and film. However, her big opportunity came when she learned about the audition to play the famous Tex-Mex singer Selena, who had been tragically murdered in 1995. Despite many considering her not the obvious choice for such a pivotal role. The true leap to fame came with this film, where she portrayed the iconic Tejano singer. Jennifer knew this role could define her career, so she gave it her all. She spent months studying Selena's movements and voice, perfecting every detail. She proved to be an actress capable of carrying a film to success, making it clear that Jennifer's talent and perseverance had overcome the barriers the industry had tried to impose on her. Selena's family initially opposed the idea of a young girl from the Bronx portraying the Texan star. Additionally, the pressure was immense, and Jennifer faced media attacks questioning if she was too sexy for such an important role. Despite everything, her performance was a resounding success, making her the highest-paid Latina actress of the time. The success of Selena catapulted Jennifer Lopez to international fame and solidified her as one of the most important figures in music and film in the years that followed. On the stage, although she had conquered the big screen, transitioning to music was no easy feat. Jennifer Lopez began her musical career in the 1990s after establishing herself as an actress in television and film. Her big break in music came in 1999 with the release of her debut album On the Six. This album, which blended pop, R&B, and Latin music, included hits like If You Had My Love and Waiting for Tonight, quickly positioning her as one of the most prominent artists on the global music scene. J.Lo established herself not only as a screen star, but also as a music icon, releasing multiple hits that became global anthems. Each of her songs tells a story, not just of her career, but also of the most important moments and deepest emotions of her life. Her debut single marked her triumphant entry into the music world. If You Had My Love was an instant hit, but behind the scenes, J.Lo faced an intense battle to be taken seriously as a singer. Despite the challenges, the song reached #1 on the Billboard Hot 100, solidifying her as a multifaceted force in the industry. The industry wasn't accustomed to Latina artists topping global music charts, and many criticized her for not writing her own songs. Despite the doubts, Jennifer worked tirelessly, combining her talent with an impeccable image that turned her into a pop icon. After a period where her musical career seemed to stagnate, Jennifer returned with a bang in 2011 with On the Floor, a collaboration with Pitbull. This song was a resounding success, reaching the top spots in over 30 countries. It served as a reminder that Jennifer not only knew how to adapt to trends, but also how to lead them. Since the beginning of her music career, she has stood out not just for her voice, but for her incredible stage presence. Her live shows are known for their elaborate dance routines, visually stunning productions, and a special connection with her audience. Jennifer has been a pioneer in blending pop and Latin rhythms, consistently showcasing pride in her Hispanic roots. This has allowed her to attract a vast fan base both in Latin America and around the world. Additionally, the singer and actress has stood out as one of the most well-rounded performers, delivering concerts that are not just musical, but also visually spectacular productions. She has embarked on successful world tours and has been recognized for her ability to reinvent herself, maintaining her relevance in the music industry for more than 2 decades. Her impact on stage is so significant that she has earned the nickname J.Lo, a brand that represents her multifaceted talent, style, and influence in the entertainment industry. Records and more records. Jennifer Lopez has achieved numerous records and milestones throughout her career in music, film, and television. Among her most notable achievements are her successes on music charts, becoming the first Latina artist to reach #1 on the Billboard 200, a record she achieved with her second album, J.Lo. 2001. She has sold over 80 million records worldwide, making her one of the most successful Latina artists of all time. Jennifer has also enjoyed tremendous commercial success. Her film Selena, 1997, is considered a classic, while other films like The Wedding Planner, 2001, and Made in Manhattan, 2002, were major box office hits, solidifying her position as one of Hollywood's most profitable actresses. In recent years, her music has continued to thrive on streaming platforms, breaking impressive records for streams and views on YouTube. Jennifer Lopez also reached a milestone by performing at the Super Bowl Live halftime show alongside Shakira. This event was watched by over 100 million people and is considered one of the most spectacular in the event's history, marking a record as one of the first Latina artists to headline this prestigious stage. These are just a few of the many records Jennifer Lopez has achieved throughout her career. Her versatility as a singer, actress, and entrepreneur, along with her ability to stay relevant in the entertainment industry, continues to cement her legacy as one of the most influential artists in history. The loneliness at the top. As Jennifer Lopez's career soared, it became clear that success came with a high price. Loneliness, her ambition and discipline, which had driven her to break barriers in music and film, also began to distance her from those around her. The image of a radiant star hit a much more complex reality. Her ambition and discipline began to alienate close people. Former partners and old friends accused her of being ruthless and prioritizing her career above everything else. In her early years of fame, Jennifer began to notice that many of her friendships changed. Close friends from the Bronx accused her of having forgotten her roots or prioritizing money and status over personal relationships. Even in her professional circle, rumors circulated that her perfectionism and need for absolute control created tensions. For Jennifer, it wasn't about being difficult, but about maintaining high standards. However, this often isolated her from collaborators who saw her as unapproachable. Her romantic relationships didn't escape the pressures of success either. Her tumultuous relationship with Puff Daddy was a clear example. Although the couple was constantly in the spotlight, the nightclub shooting scandal in 1999 left Jennifer not only facing public criticism, but also deeply questioning whether the relationship was damaging her career. Later, Jennifer would reflect on how that experience made her question who she could truly trust. Despite the loneliness, Jennifer has demonstrated unshakable strength. In recent years, she has spoken more openly about the importance of introspection and self-love, learning to prioritize herself in a world that constantly demands more of her. Even in public relationships like the one with Ben Affleck, Jennifer faced tabloid scrutiny, often being blamed for any conflicts. J.Lo learned that in the world of fame, loneliness was the inevitable price of success. Jennifer Lopez achieved the unimaginable, becoming a global icon in a world that wasn't ready to embrace her talent and heritage. But her journey was not without sacrifices, betrayals, and ruthless criticism. In J.Lo's story, success wasn't a gift. It was a constant battle that hasn't ended. This isn't just the story of a star. It's the price of success for a woman who faced every obstacle in the public eye, paying a high price for her place at the top. Was the price she paid worth it? Leave your answer in the comments and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.